Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Ripper, the 1996 full-motion video point-and-click adventure game, published and developed by Take-Two Interactive. Before we go any further, a content warning for you. This episode may contain swearing, violence, blood and gore, as those are things we've encountered in the game thus far. The theme is that of a serial killer on the loose, so just be advised of that before you go any further. We are currently in Wofford Cottage. I think we've done everything we want to there. We're supposed to be on the trail of the Ripper. I took the Dirk Gently approach, or as Dirk Gently an approach as I could, and took the most tangential line of inquiry available to me. It led me to this building and 3 abstract puzzles to solve in pursuit of a cyberspace well, which we accessed over here, in the hopes that it would have some relevant information. Now, I'm really hoping that, having gone through all that effort and also having witnessed the talents of Burgess Meredith, who's over there brandishing broom, I'm really hoping that this is like a dead-end red herring, because that would be an exquisite play by the game to have baited us with gameplay that suggests this is important and pulled the rug out from under us. And the thing that makes me think that might be the case is the very underwhelming amount of information we got from the cyberspace well. I think there's like nothing of any practical use there at all at this point. I'll reserve final judgment on this particular line of inquiry until we get further context later on in the game. It may well come back, and we may need to. It may become relevant, which I think I will find a little disappointing. But let's wait and see. For now, we're heading off into the world because I think we've done everything we need to there. And we have what locations do we have running to us? We have Café du Champ, which is a location where we should be able to contact someone who knows someone else who is a cyberspace expert related to the field of accessing people's unconscious minds. So that's with the hope of helping Catherine. I believe that's what that line of inquiry is about. We have Soap Smokehouse is the other new location we haven't been to before. Soap is a contact of Catherine's related to bugging, I think. I think they helped with some kind of covert surveillance. So we could try that. I think that's, well, I don't know. I don't think there's a right answer here. Let's go for Soap's Smokehouse and see what we find. I've just realised that this building over here looks rather like a face with eyes and a upturned nose, nostrils, and a little tongue that keeps flicking in and out. Isn't that nice? Okay, Soap Smokehouse. Oh, okay, we're straight there. No need to load disc. Okay, it's like a reserved shop front. Is that a dog? Is that like so that's supposed to be a living dog? Well, so I guess we'll go. What way can we go? We can go left or we can go forwards. Let's go forwards and find out. Okay, there's an angle on the magazine rack there. I think it might be a sculpture or a statue. Either that or it's very badly modelled. Alright, this must be Smoke. Soap. Who... well, let's hoping he's running a clean operation. And this is his smokehouse. And he seems to be fiddling with a device that has 3 lenses on it. I don't know. Like, camera? Let's find out.
So, Biddy? Name's Quinlan. I'm a friend of Catherine Powell's.
I was wondering when you're gonna come by. I read about Catherine in the paper. Told her she was getting too close to that maniac.
Well, she never told me anything about you. What was she coming to see you about?
Take it easy, cowboy. Mine hasn't worked in years. Besides, Catherine didn't dig the training wheels. I was her source, and that was it.
Guys, what? Why did we go there? What? Okay, that's fine. Ask him what he did for Catherine. In
What
that
did you do
suspicious
for
tone
Catherine?
of voice, yeah.
Like I do for anybody. I do what needs doing. I run a little B&E in the net, melt some ice, do a little handwriting analysis. Hey, I got my code for everything.
Well, selling smoke and melting ice don't go together. Strange qualifications for a shopkeeper.
Hey, in the net, everything isn't linked, Quinlan. The shop is the shop. In cyberspace, I can walk. I can run. I can fucking dance, baby.
Okay, so I think I'm just working out that this is like a tobacconist, I guess. Asking what he sells.
What do you sell?
Whatever you need, Mr. Quinlan. Whatever you need. Just received a full shipment of Virginia red leaf, laced with lucitrell. Got a full range of smart drugs. You know, to catch the Ripper, you're gonna have to outthink him. And for what Catherine tells me, you can use chemical assistance.
I like that. Okay, so narcotics, but they are maybe available over the counter? Okay. Asking what Catherine was investigating.
What was she investigating?
She was trying to make a connection between the Ripper's murder victims.
Well, yeah, aren't we all? Asking about his C-Space credentials. Show me your credentials.
So you're like a deck jock then? Are there any new innovations in cyberspace I should know about?
Well, notional engineering made some big advances, but the basic idea is still the same. Most of the angels you meet will be pre-packaged product from Trans-Tech or Rembus environment. Only the Ace Angels can design their own wings.
So there shouldn't be any surprises waiting for me?
I didn't say that. I mean, it's just that things will look familiar. Everybody you meet will either be a rendered image or a video image that looks awfully real. Of course, you only get video from the best hackers or from direct brain images.
Well, yeah, that's how I got onto YouTube. So I'm assuming ICE is it something like security countermeasures that are in place in cyberspace. I think it stands for something along those lines.
What do you think about the ice soap?
Why are you so worried about ICE?
I have a feeling it's going to get worse.
Your girlfriend had the same feeling. There's some really bizarre stuff on the net these days, ever since Rembus came up with that software with the Ice Maker program. You know, anybody with a deck can construct their own ice.
Bizarre stuff.
Oh yeah, attack dogs, giant rats, minefields, monkey balls, you name it. I can't tell you how to prepare for that
Super
world,
monkey
brother.
balls?
You're on your own.
Now, hang on. Do we mean monkey balls or do we mean monkey balls? Well, okay. I mean, fair enough. That's a little bit of background, but is there anything... Was that helpful? Okay, is there anything we can interact with in the shop? Seems like there's cigar boxes and things over there. I can't go forward into space. I can continue this way. Oh, interesting. There's some interesting masks and statuary going on in this establishment. Does seem a little odd. Alright, I can have a look at the magazine rack. Let's do that. What have we got? Okay. I feel like I'm being drawn to this one. Popular Cybertronics. Microcam security. Advanced chipset analysis. How we spy. Mind control. I can scan that to my personal assistant here.
Object scanned into database.
Great, so I've got an entire magazine in there now, have I? Let's have a look. Still got my coffee mug. Circuit manual. I'm not sure it described itself as a circuit manual, but okay. And I've got Baba Husser's 10 Commandments of Memory Board Assembly. So this is... what is this? An article from... I've got just one article. Okay, well let's give this a read. Modern computer memory boards require 4 circuits of 4 chips, with each circuit containing one 6, one 9, one 12 and one 16-pin chip. Chip type code that's too long for me to read out at this point must be in a circuit with another code to function properly. Peltorian chips tend to emit weak signals. They should be kept in circuits where This is sounding very much like the key to a puzzle. How long does this go on for? You know what, we might save this for when we encounter that puzzle, I'm thinking. Yeah, it looks like it's going on about types of chips and which ones work next to other ones, and what kind of specifications each has. So that sounds very, very puzzling to me. We'll save that one for later. Okay, and then that's all we could do here, isn't it? Okay, let's come away. So there was one direction we could still. What if we go forwards here? Oh, yeah, it's like the little back room. Invitingly, the door is left open, but it's velvet roped off. Alright, we're going to brush our face against the door. I can't go left there, which would be helpful. Right, how... Oh, that swings me... Right, so this is the view from which we started. Kind of nice that the placement of the sprite for soap has changed. It's in a different position. That's a nice little thing they've done. Yeah, not really sure what the point of this visit was. Oh, we're going all the way here, are we? Okay. Right, can I look at the... Oh, I can look at the wall. Is there a point of looking at the wall? No, I think it's just a transitional screen, isn't it? Okay. Alright, I think we're done. Yeah, at the moment, unless like in Act 2 we revisit like these locations and there's new interactions are available, which is entirely possible. There's not a lot going on there right now. Right, so that just leaves us with the Café du Champ. So let's go there, and we're looking for. Let me check. Well, I've written down Gamma Nelson is apparently the person we're looking for, who should lead us to Joey Falconetti.
Is that a Quentin model whack you've got there? Let me see. I've been grepping for one of these for months.
That was
These are tough to find if you're not in the professions. What are you, a lawyer?
Reporter for the Herald.
Low end of the pay scale, eh?
Tell me about it.
You should work for yourself. There are thousands of ways to make money in the net. Believe me, I know.
not quite sure why we're straight into talking to this person. Okay, I don't know if this is Nelson, but let's ask him if he knows Joey Falconetti. Why not? We'll ask everyone. Well, there seems to be anybody in the bar apart from this patron and bartender who seems to be leering at us quite disconcertingly. Okay, do you know Joey Falconetti?
Do you know Joey Falconetti?
Joey Falconetti. I haven't done business with that scoundrel in years. Talk about profiteering in the net.
But do you know him?
Eddie and I owned part of an emoticon franchise. You know, one of those cheese-based
Emoticon?
emotional counter zones. This was years ago. Legitimate business, you see, but Eddie's a thief by nature. Robbed it blind. We had to sell out to some Palestinians in New Dallas.
Okay.
I haven't worked with Eddie since, but I keep an eye on him so he doesn't pilfer any of my holdings.
Cool. But do you know where he is?
Do you know where I can find Falconetti?
You don't. The Falcon usually finds you and takes your money.
Well, lucky for me, I'm broke. A grave digger named Farley at the Metacog told me that you might be a link to finding him.
What's your interest? You out to kill him?
Well, it's not killing I had in mind.
Well, somebody's gonna whack that bird one of these days. Eddie's consciousness is inside a few hundred terabytes of well space with his body safely hidden. I set Metacog up with a guy named Twig. Lives out in Hoboken. He seems to always know where Eddie's at. Eddie usually presents himself with video. He likes to show off.
Hoboken.
Okay, well that was quite the info dump, but if I find that correctly, someone, I don't know why. Okay, we put an emphasis on Hoboken, but it sounds like there's somebody at Metacog, which is the hospital, called Twig, who should know how to contact Falconetti. Okay, ask him about his cyberspace background.
Mr. Nelson, what's your background with cyberspace?
Got some time. It would take a while. I've been decking with the global net
sure.
since it went online. Present at the creation, you might say. That's why thugs like Falconetti disappoint me. Damn waste of talent.
Okay. Thought there might be a little bit more to that, but apparently not. Let's see how far we can get to this bar. Looks like there might be somewhere to deck into cyberspace down. Oh, we can't go any further that way. So I'm guessing the booth didn't look occupied, so let's turn towards the bartender, see if we can talk to him. Yeah, he's still looking at us. Anything on the bar? No. Alright, let's have a word.
Been reading your copy, Quinlan. You might nail this freak before the police do.
Just asking questions, seeing where the answers take me. Kind of slow in here.
Yeah, the Rippers really put a damper on anonymous sex these days.
I wasn't talking about sex. Why are you talking about sex? Okay. Oh, it's Gambit Nelson. Right. Okay. Well, let's correct my notes. Gambit Nelson. Alright, let's have a beer.
How about a beer?
Yeah, sure thing. Why don't you try this one? It's called Viper Pills. Goes down real smooth. It's got some bite. On the house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
Okay. Cheers.
That was quite a pour. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, let's ask about Gambit then.
What do you know about Gambit Nelson?
Gambit. Gambit's been coming in here for years. The man has seen it all. He can remember when the net went online. Back when there weren't any wells. Cyberspace was nothing but a bunch of isolated BBSs.
Must be a first-generation Decker.
He was one of the first sea-space entrepreneurs. He made a killing on the net. All of it's legal. Weird, huh? You know, a good guy wins for once in a blue fucking moon.
What? Okay, why can we still ask for a beer? I wonder. Is there drunkenness? Can I get drunk?
How about a beer?
Yeah, sure thing.
Is it Viper Pills?
It's called Viper Pills.
Oh, or something. Yeah.
Goes down real
I
smooth.
heard they're good. Yeah.
It's got some bite. On the house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
Okay. Cheers.
Hey. I'm sure some enterprising people have already made some fun gifts out of this game. Okay, I'm just going to turn back around here just to check I haven't missed anybody. No, it doesn't notice anything there, is there? Alright, let's, how do we get out of here? Alright, again, underwhelming, but I'm guessing the line of inquiry we can follow here is then Metacog Tribeca Center? Let's try it. Okay, dare we talk to the receptionist again? Let's see how this goes. We're unable to. We can't even rebuff her advances anymore. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. Well, what if we try the morgue? See if I contacted the morgue knows Twig. Well, this might just be a dead end for now. I suppose. That was quite fun and propulsive. Alright, we can go forwards this way. Let's see if there's any new dialogue once we've navigated around these poles and up these stairs. Oriented ourselves correctly.
Hey, Quinlan, I got a serious craving for a capicola hoagie from Fat Al's. Now, if you're in the neighborhood, could you get me one? Now, hold it on the hot peppers. My ulcer is killing me. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if there's a serious request or not. But there's no new dialogue there. Okay, and these are the 3 victims that we can examine. Alright, I don't know who... Right, I guess there's... The only character who's likely to be somewhere we can access them is Paul Giamatti upstairs, so we'll go for him, I suppose. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Good. Okay, let's go for the wards. I would think if Twig was someone we could access, then the receptionist would be the character we would talk to, be the most likely character to get information from. Especially as she appears to be friendly, maybe a little too friendly. Okay, disarming skull symbol. Now there was the down this disconcertingly dimly green lit corridor. There was a secure door. Let's just check what's going on there again. Oh, I don't wish you wouldn't do that. Or if you do, then show me Jake's reflection at least. Right, so this is the impassable barrier of a mop and bucket. And then, yeah, this is...
Locked.
Yeah.
Damn. How am I supposed to open this?
We don't even know that we need to. Alright, it's a keycard dealio. Yeah, okay. Alright, I thought there might be... Maybe an encounter would have appeared, but no. Right, let's go back to Catherine's room. I guess this is as best as the game could manage in a what would be like a large interior environment like a hospital, in limiting it to like 2 locations on the ward. I mean, there are probably other ways you could do it. Like, yeah, you could just have like a menu selection of like, do you want to go to this room or this room? These are the 2 rooms you're allowed to go to. Rather than all this awkward sidestepping that we have to do. Okay, who's around? Right, oh, okay, no, I have to, okay, yeah, I get you. So I'm going to advance forwards somehow. Let's see if
Your friend's in stable condition, Quinlan, but she's not getting any better. And the image of the Ripper isn't getting any clearer.
I'm on it. Do you know Twig? He lives in Hoboken. I don't know if it's a he. Alright, was it? Apparently there's nothing we can do here, so let's just fast travel somewhere. I think we want to go to, where do we want to go to? What our only lines of inquiry now are 2 puzzles that I'm not feeling great about. So in cyberspace, in the New York Public Library, where you can only access one thing, we have like a decoding puzzle to solve. I don't really know how to approach that one at the moment. In Catherine's apartment, there is a crystal puzzle to solve. Yeah, go on then. Let's give that a go. Because we're on a Catherine theme, aren't we? So it's this crystal puzzle. Let's have a look at it. A beeping disconcerts me. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. It feels like there's a message waiting, but Alright, so let me find, I did write down what the clue was from Catherine. So on Catherine's desk there was the following clue regarding this puzzle. I should see what difficulty am I on. I'm on easy. Yeah, that's probably alright actually. That's fine. Okay, so Catherine said, if anything should happen to me, look to the crystals and let the light shine your way. So it looks like there's a light shining from the eye socket of the skull. Crystal skull? That's got some, yeah, got some rich associations now, hasn't it? The crystal skull shining like in this diagonal here. So what am I, like, if I'm supposed to make a path from there, where am I making a path to? Am I directing it like to this green thing? I can pick up white and dark and green crystals and place any of them in any of these things. And well, like, so if I do, I mean, it's kind of, the diagonal doesn't really line up with the path of the like, and is it a problem if I have to change colour to get where I'm going? Am I doing that? Am I doing like a straight line down here? Is that good? Do you like that? I don't feel like there's sufficient clues as to what the puzzle actually wants from me. I think this is the help we get. The arrow cursor will turn red over any crystal that you can move. Left click to pick up a crystal. Left click a second time to set down a crystal. Press escape or click on the backward pointing dagger to back away from the puzzle. Okay, so that's just the interface, which, I mean, that is what that button's for, but like, what are we trying to achieve here? I think that's my question. There are just so many possibilities. There are so many possibilities, and if we only need to use like some of these crystals, then I don't think it's, given the amount of possibilities there are open to us, I don't think it's necessary to complicate the puzzle further by having unnecessary items here. Clearly, of which there are some. Unless it's either more complicated than it is, or there are unnecessary pieces here. Is how I'm interpreting this. So I think I'm going to have to go back to my friend, the UHS hints page, and I'll see you back here in a moment. Okay, we're back. Experimentally I've changed it back onto medium difficulty for the puzzles, and that changed which crystal we get. And interestingly, I suppose, we get this one instead of the one that's about there and the one that's about there. I have proceeded through the UHS hints all the way to the end for this one because I was reading them with incredulity. So do you remember a few episodes ago when I reasoned that I was unnecessarily conflating the zodiac information on display in this apartment because I thought I was associating it with the crystal puzzle only because of its physical proximity, and actually there was no suggestion of any connection in terms of information between this puzzle and that. Well, actually, you know what? You do have to solve it with the astrology. So, because Jake had very thoughtfully written the birthday of the... Apparently it's our habit. Written the birthday of the recipient in the birthday card he gave to Catherine. We know that Catherine's birthday is the 25th of February, which makes her a Pisces. I'll step away from the table for a moment before I start crying. So, and you know the zodiac thing on the on cyberspace that we can't access. Yeah, so and remember the only one topic that we can ask the public library about. So apparently you need to get information about what star signs correspond to what dates of the year outside the game, which is never a good way of designing a puzzle, a knowledge-based puzzle, in my opinion. But that's where we're at. So yeah, I determined that there are Pisces, so we need to look at number 12, constellation number 12, which is this kind of zigzaggy shape, which is also not currently mapped on. I mean, there is a grid vaguely in the background. This is not mapped directly onto a grid, so part of the reason I thought the zodiac would not be a suitable clue for solving this crystal puzzle is because it will be very hard to map any of those constellation shapes accurately onto a grid. As well as there being no obvious information connection. So basically I've gone to the extent of looking at the answer, and I've written down the coordinates of where these pieces should be. There was a very low definition graphic that was presented to me, so I'm going to try it with the white crystals, because it did, I mean, at first glance it looked like they were just using the white crystals, but it's possible I may have got that wrong and there might not be enough white crystals to hit all the points that I need to hit here, but I will try it out. 4-3, we've got that one. 8-3, so there are, I think there are 9 across and 8 down, so it should be that. I mean, that's looking vaguely right. 8-3, 6-4. So that would be there. Yeah, I guess that's kind of coming together. 2-5, 2-5. 9-5. Okay, yeah, I guess that's sort of that. 4-6. Okay. Be that one. Yeah, I guess that's the up part, isn't it? 4-6. 7-7. Which would be that one. That one. 7. No, I mean, I've run out of crystals. 9-7. 9-7. 5-9. Oh, that one's already there. Okay. That doesn't look quite right, does it? Let me double check that. So 1, 2. Oh, that needs to be there. Oh, powered up the crystal. Horoscope by Mouliard. There was like the Whitechapel Ripper book there as well. Everybody's a suspect. Right, so that kind of wasn't what I was expecting, but I'm assuming horoscope is now going to be the password to Catherine's cyberspace well, which will be represented by the symbol of the zodiac. And I'm assuming once again that we're unable to use her terminal here, even though it seems to be, you know, fully functional and quietly beeping away. Alright, do we get to look at this funky graphic again instead? Yep, very nice. Okay. Well, in that case, let's finish off the episode. Let's go to one of the places where we know we can access the internets, and I guess why not? We started out. Oh, how do I get out of here? You know what? I don't even need to bother. Let's do that. We started the episode at Watford Cottage. Let's end it there too. Hang on. If that's the door, why did we come from an interior door? If that's the work, never mind. You know what? We probably need to navigate past him anyway. So let's talk to Mr. Wofford and see if he has any new dialogue since we unlocked his brother's well. You never know.
You snoop around too much.
No.
For your own good.
I do.
I'm more dangerous than I look.
You are?
I warn you.
Okay, I'm just going to go and use your internet. Alrighty, let's discreetly jack in the corner.
Operating system. Exit cyberspace.
Alright, so I think we need to go right, don't we? Cyclops. Zodiac.
Catherine's well.
There we go. Okay. Oh, has it got the image of Catherine's face in the centre? It has, doesn't it? Okay. Horoscope. More like horoscape, right? Oh, is that us? Look at those glutes. This is...
I'm Detective Vincent Magnotta of the New York City Allied Police Force's Soho Corps.
This guy.
This is a restricted crime scene. You must leave the area immediately. This will be your only warning.
How can data be crime? Oh no, this is the combat. This is the okay, left click is shoot stuff. What is, and then right click is blow up with a shield. Okay, but that can only be used for a limited time. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be. What? There's apparently location damage on these things. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be aiming at or how I know if I'm hitting it. Seems to be. Oh, okay. There's. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, my arm's gone. Oh no, my crutch is gone. Oh, my everything's gone. I did seem to be getting hits from... Can I try again? Hits from the engine looking things at the bottom of it. So I'm going to try and aim for those again. I am on easy combat difficulty, mind you. Right, I'm just going to aim at the bottom because that seems to be doing something. Hey, okay. Apparently that did it. So the oh. Interesting. Gelatinous orb of something. I love how alien we look. I so wish that the internet was really like this. I'd love to be... Oh, okay.
Catherine's notes on the Ripper case. My most important clue to learning what happened to her.
Right, and they're sucked inside our head now, are they? Right, well let's exit cyberspace. Let me just press escape to get out of there. Right, so would that be in our whack? Is this a whack job? Electronic journal. I guess that's probably it. Decryption completed 0. Oh, of course it wouldn't be. It would have a puzzle, wouldn't it? Enter decryption key. So there's going to be a password on it. Okay. Well, what have we got? What do we know about Catherine? Horoscope? We'll try that first. Okay, nothing obvious there. There was a laser cane in Catherine's apartment with the name J. Dorset on, so we could put Dorset. We could put J. Dorset. We could put soap. I'm I don't know. Nothing seems to be working. Maybe we'll leave that for next time. We have made progress, so that's good. And we'll come back and see what else we can gather next time, because I guess beyond solving this, there's just the library puzzle to do. Which, to be fair, I'm probably going to have to look up as well, aren't I? But that is for next time. And please do enjoy and join me then. And until that time, take care. Bye bye.